Now let us focus on overview of medical device industry worldwide. How does it look like? How it is going to help you guys? Because we are here to skill India, and under skill India concept, it would be really helpful to those people who are willing to make career in our medical device industry. So before moving to international market, I always talk about our own India. I love my India, and you should be aware of facts about India. There are so many amazing facts, about India because we have more than 5,000 years of old ancient civilization. We are world's largest democracy. We have world's fourth largest economy. Then we have, recognition in IT, biotechnology, pharmaceutical, vaccine. You must have seen there are so many manufacturer, helping to develop the vaccine during this COVID time. So that's the beauty of India. We have great scientist pool. We are the second largest English speaking nation in the world, so we have strong army. So there are so many things about India. Then why not to grab opportunity in India in the various segment, out of which we will be talking about the medical devices. As I said, this is also the fact that is we have, we are into top 10 English speaking countries. You can see the first is USA, then second is India. So many people speak in English because when the child is born, always parents thinks about putting them into English school. So apart from there are several regional languages, we prefer English language because it is worldwide accepted. So this is the one of the best fact due to which all Indian peoples are hired in other countries as well. So let us look at the medical device cluster in India, how it has evolved. So you would see there are lots of medical devices cluster coming up. One is already into Telangana district, that is IBSC and there are couple of coming in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Haryana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, and you might have heard about the Orissa and Kerala, and there are so many, medical devices parks are coming up, and that's the reason, I always suggest our young people to move forward, skill yourself, certify yourself in these courses, which would be helpful to you in your career forever, because of lots of opportunities coming to due to this different paths. Now we move forward with the medical device classification. So how the medical devices classifications are done? It is always based on the low risk, medium risk, or the high risk. Am I right? Whereas India and Singapore, if you see, those are classified as the same, that is class A, class B, class C, class D. So class A is low risk, class B is low moderate risk, class C is moderate to high risk, and class D is high risk. If you go to US, Europe, those are classified based on the, sometimes it is four classes, like class 1, 2, 3, sometimes it is class 1, 2, 2A, 2B, like that. So if you see, USA has only three classes, that is class 1, class 2, class 3. Whereas Europe has four classes, that is class 1, class 1A, or class 2B, and class 3. Like that, Australia has different classification, Canada has different classification, then Japan has different classification. So you should be familiar about the classification worldwide, and also the acronyms or the synonyms, the abbreviation used worldwide. So we are going to talk about those abbreviations also in the coming lecture. So as I said, medical device industry, if you see, it starts from the top to bottom. So whatever is required by our body, whatever is required by our body is available nowadays. If you see, everything is available in the market as a medical device. Though it is a diagnostic kit or the medical device, class 1, class 2, class 3, there are so many electronic, then combination medical device, drugs device combination. So There is a huge opportunity, as I said, because everyone would like to enter into this area because it is a need of the hour. If you see, wheelchair is also medical device, then diabetics test kits. Nowadays, many people are suffering from diabetes, heart disease. You see pacemaker, then intraocular lens. You will see the eyes, the lens is fitted to get rid of your specs number. So like that, there are so many devices are coming in the market and so many opportunities, of course. So medical device always benefit patient by helping healthcare provider diagnose and treat patients and helping patients overcome sickness or disease, improving their quality of the life. And these are the top 10 medical device companies which is rated in 2019. So you will see all the companies who are into top 10: Thermo Fisher, Philips, G Healthcare, Fresenius, Abbott, Siemens, Stryker, and so on. Medtronic is top. This is, of course, in 2019. So this rating might have changed in 2020. So you can search through this website, which is given below. You can search the top 10 who had changed the numbers, like Medtronic or other companies on the top. So moving forward with medical device market size, you would see the medical device size has changed tremendously right from 2015 to 2025. And the global medical devices market reached a value of nearly 456 billion in 2019, having increased at a compound annual rate, that is CAGR, of 4.4% since 2015. So there is an unprecedented increase in the manufacturing of the ventilators that are used to treat COVID-19 patients. So you must have realized, and there are lots of COVID-related medical devices are coming up. So ventilator is one of the important device which is highly used during this COVID pandemic, and you will see there is a huge demand for the ventilators. Not only ventilators, the rapid kit test for the COVID, then thermometer, then there are hand sanitizer, PPE kit, nose mask, N95 mask, gowning. There are so many things which can be used under the Medical Device Act. So this market is then expected to recover and grow at the CAGR of 6.1% from 2021 and reach up to, you can see, 603.5 billion in 2023. So how much exponential growth you would see right from 456 in 2019 till 600. So it's a tremendous growth you could observe in the medical device segment, the market, I would say. Then going forward beyond 2020, a rapid increase in the prevalence of the infectious diseases and increasing prevalence of chronic diseases will support the market growth. And factors that could hinder the growth of the medical devices market in the future include supply chain disruption due to the COVID-19 pandemic, increase in interest rate, data security, and the regulatory requirement. You might have heard that because of ban in China and other, supply chain who used to supply all the raw material, the components required to build the medical devices have been banned. So there is always a constraint for the supply chain due to COVID pandemic. And that's why, there will be increase in the interest rate, data security, then the regulatory requirement. It is understood, right? These are the challenges which we have to face in near future. But because of that, we get an opportunity to have our own plant, own raw material manufacturing unit, packaging material unit, so that we become Atmanirbhar India, you might have heard. And that's why, in current scenario, lots of opportunities, lots of funds raising programs are governed by, our Indian government. Then this is the medical device market segmentation by geography. The medical device market segmented into North America, South America, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and Asia Pacific. You can see under each segment there are countries mentioned. So how big is the scope? That's what I want to say from this slide. By geography also there is a huge scope. I'm talking about global, not only Asia Pacific, but the global level. The demand is increased, in the medical device segment. But in US and Europe, they are already well established, But these are the upcoming countries which has, huge potential, right from the design development till, manufacture, then the product launch as per the country specific requirement, then the post marketing surveillance, clinical trials. So huge opportunity in each area, I would say. So guys, you have to develop skill in each area so that you can get the career opportunity, right from design development till market launch validation, and there are so many things. So North America was the largest region in the global medical devices market, accounting for a 39.4% share of the total in 2019, and it was followed by Asia Pacific and Western Europe, and then the other regions. So going forward, the fastest growing regions in the medical device market will be Asia Pacific and Eastern Europe, where growth will be CAGR of 9.7% and 9.2 respectively. So you can see there are so much of growth, from 6% to 9.7. So these will be followed by the Middle East and Africa, where the markets are expected to grow at the CAGR rate of 8.1% and 7.4 respectively from 2019 to 2023. And this is the source from where we captured the information. Then the medical devices market is segmented by type of device and by type of expenditure by end user and by geography. So these are the different types of devices and you are familiar about. Still, I will read for you, that is in vitro diagnostic, dental equipment and supplies, ophthalmic devices, diagnostic imaging equipment, then cardiovascular devices, hospital supplies, surgical equipment, orthopedic devices, patient monitoring devices, diabetes care devices, nephrology and urology devices, ENT devices, anesthesia, neurology, and wound care devices. So you can see A to O, there are so many types of devices. So our body has, so many organs, right? Top to bottom. You have seen the first slide about, as I said, all from top to bottom, how many organs are there in our body. You are aware of already anatomy and physiology of our body. So those many devices, diagnostic kits are available in the market. Then you can see the global dental care equipment market is so big, $308 million. So dental, nowadays cosmetic surgeries, dental surgeries, root canals, they are like need of the hour, I would say. Even I have spent so many huge amount of money for root canal and all, but really there are advanced technology coming up in this segment as well, and the dental equipment and supplies market is growing tremendously. And there are devices like general dental devices equipment and surgical device equipment, and the diagnostic imaging devices and equipment are coming up in Europe, APAC, and ROW. Is the rest of the world market. So you can see how big is this market also. Then ophthalmic device market. Here also you can see tremendous growth in the vision care device and equipment, cataract surgery devices and equipment, diagnostic and monitoring ophthalmic devices and equipment, refractive surgery devices and equipment. You can see the growth. You can see the growth like from $41.5 billion to 53.5 billion by 2023-2024. So you can visualize now how we are, moving forward with this global medical device market segments. Then in vitro diagnostic market is further segmented by type of device like point of care diagnostic, immunochemistry, clinical chemistry diagnostic, molecular diagnostic, microbiology diagnostic, hematology diagnostic, hemostasis diagnosis, then immunohematology diagnostic devices and equipment. You can see the growth from 61.22 to 87.11% right from 2018 to 2016. So many, or diagnostic devices are also, and there are so many manufacturers available. You can see this worldwide market. Then coming to diagnostic imaging equipment, you can see X-ray system devices and equipment, ultrasound system devices, computed tomography, that is CT scanner. It's very popular nowadays. CT scan, MRI, and all. Then magnetic resonance imaging, nuclear imaging devices, cardiovascular monitoring and diagnostic devices. So see the growth in EMA and Asia Pacific. So from 10.4% to 49% in Asia Pacific. In America, see 9.5 billion to 77%. In EMA, that is Europe, 7.1% to, the growth from 2016 to, 1.3 to 7.1% billion. So this is the picture which I wanted to give about the global medical device segments. Uh, this is also surgical equipment market. You can see the growth like anesthesia, surgical imaging, endoscopes, OR tables, others, so many things, Then electrosurgical devices, OR lights. Then the patient monitoring device market, this is also very popular area. You will see the vital parameters monitoring devices and equipment, fetal and neonatal monitoring devices, weight monitoring and body temperature monitoring devices, remote patient monitoring devices and equipment, patient monitoring devices. So you can see the growth here also from 2019 till 2025. So see the global market share and see how it is increased from left hand side. Then by end user, that is home care, medical devices, hospitals and clinic, diagnostic centers, laboratories. Here also you can see the growth, 88.7% share of the total market in 2019. And going forward, it's going to increase at the rate of 8.6% CAGR by 2023. Does it sound interesting? Very interesting and very good, right? So by end user, who will be the end user? People like us, patient, hospitals, academic institutes, then the reference laboratories, medical device companies, clinics. Now, I want to give the 4 tips for a good marketing strategy for the medical device market. Okay, those who are already into manufacturing of medical devices or diagnostic kit or anything else, first thing you have to remember that know your audience, okay, to whom you are going to develop this medical device and to whom you are going to market. So decide whether to focus on the medical professionals and facilities or end users. Second is build industrial relationship. So building relationship with the prominent practitioners help develop peer influence programs. Third will be embrace digital technology. Nowadays, you have seen everything is digitalized. You are also learning this program through online from the Zoom setup, right? So digitalization technology is very important nowadays. You might have heard artificial intelligence, AI, AR, the virtual technology. So you have to rely on online and social media platform to move ahead in your path. Then the employ content marketing. So if you are unable to market yourself, then you will face the challenges, because every day there are competitors coming in the market. So you have to decide, integrate search engine marketing strategies to drive traffic from potential customer. So these are all four important tips we would like to give those who are into medical device market already. Now let us talk about some opportunities and the recommendations in the medical device market. Hello? Yeah, there is lots of noise. Can you keep yourself on mute, please? Yeah. So recommendation is to take advantage of these opportunities, focusing on the development of wearable and mobile application. Now you have seen there are lots of Android applications coming into market, and we have to focus whether we really need Android application or iOS application. Then focus on imaging, hybrid imaging technology to develop innovative imaging equipment, focusing on developing devices with low ionizing radiation, investing in developing technological advanced medical devices, and developing portable medical device, realizing the demand from the customer. So I hope you understood why these recommendations will be useful to you guys, because of the need of the hour. So you should be always in competition and using that technology. With this, this is my second last or the third last slide. So education, whether it is expense or investment, that you have to think. If you think education is expensive, then try ignorance and see what will be the outcome. And this is again second favorite slide of mine. And if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. But if you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. That is the Nelson Mandela, right? So the future is healthy. So we have to be ourselves healthy, and we have to take care of all our patients who will remain healthy forever. So design a software or medical device or whatever you're willing to design and market, see to that it will taken care by patient safety. So ultimately the patient safety is a prime importance given by all the people, whether it is hospital, regulator, any other body, and as a human being. So we are responsible, if I am a pharmacist, I am also responsible. If I am a doctor, I am responsible. If I am a nurse or any healthcare practitioner, I am responsible for everything. And the patient safety is, very, very important. I would say extremely important on top of all. And these are the references from where I gathered the information. And now we open for the question and answer if you have any queries. Thanks once again for your kind attention and your patience. I hope the session was useful to you guys. Thanks once again.